Hi guys, welcome back to the loop. It's been crazy, crazy long. And today I want to just acknowledge the people, the listeners. I thank you for the advice. I thank you for the direction. I thank you for the point outs. And I thank you for everything that you're doing for me. And I acknowledge you guys. So I want to talk about my video series, which I'll be dropping another episode soon. And this will be mostly on Fridays. And if you want to get the audio series, I'll be posting it on Mondays. I'll leave the link to my YouTube channel on the show notes. And also, people were asking how they can be featured. So, in the meantime, I'll leave my phone number in the show notes. And then, as I sort that out and maybe make a Google Docs or Google whatever, uh, whenever that comes up, I'll just let you know. So this is episode 9, getting close to the 10th episode. Mashangwe na Vigeregere. And today we're going to talk about Pexels. Pexels is a platform. So Pexels, the free stock photos and videos you can use anywhere. Browse millions of high quality free stock images and videos and copyright free pictures. I didn't read that part. So this is why I quit. Join in. So I know many of you want to understand why I actually got to quit Pexels. So let me give you a backstory. I started Pexels as an experiment, as a way to grow my craft when I was still young in photography, and then it was really, really, really fun. When I started, I just started out with images of plants and everything else, just nature itself. But I'm a human being, and I crave attention when it comes to my art. And so I quickly decided that it's easier to actually just post my human photographies, my portraits, and everything else than to sit down and wait for views from nowhere due to nature. So I'm not much of a nature photographer, and I established that like a while back. But I still enjoy here and there taking one picture, taking some flowers, some. You get me. I know you get me. If you don't get it, forget about it. But anyway, so I started out with models. I asked their permission first before I posted, and I actually started to post my best works. So I started Pexels in my first year of photography, and as the year was coming to a close, that's when I started getting views. When I decided posting human beings, and it felt good. It felt so good to be recognized, to doing great things. So I started getting texts, people telling me, "Oh, I've seen your images on Pexels and some stuff, guy. It looks so good. Keep doing you." And it actually give me some more courage to actually just dive in and take photos. So I had many, many models then. So when I started posting, I actually started asking them like, "Can I post this on Pexels?" And at that time I hadn't blown out, so it was okay. And then it was okay. And personally, I was still okay with it. I really loved the attention. I really loved the views, the downloads. I really felt like actually I'm making a change, or my my art is actually my photography, my artistic feel was actually being appreciated, because uh, when you don't get clients as a photographer, you always go back to thinking that I'm just shit. It doesn't convert because I don't know what I'm doing, or nobody actually appreciates whatever I'm doing. And at that time, clients were scarce. Scarce, I mean, really, 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 really scarce. Like one client in 4 months or even 3 months, and it was really weighing me down at then. But Pexels got my back then, and I know many of you people have downloaded those images from Pexels and viewed my images. I remember someone telling me that they're calling me and actually asking me like, how did you do it and everything else. And to me, it's about trusting yourself at a point, and at another point it's just about starting. When we always procrastinate and do everything else, we end up not starting the thing which you think that will actually push us to the next level. I know planning is key, but you plan and you start. You don't plan and then you postpone. So yeah, 1 year and a half in it. 1 year and a half in it. Some pictures just blew up, like literally blew up. They had like 20K views. Other has 1,000. As in, all my pictures now started just growing, and I got the urge to do more shoots. Got more models on my Instagram, my friends, and everything else, and I was constantly posting, and I was so happy. So 2 years down the line on Pexels, now the downloads also have grown. So people from Ghana, people from Nigeria, people from US are actually texting me and telling me, I hope I can use your images. They're good. Can I draw them? Can I do what? So I'm loving the attention, right? Who wouldn't? And I'm so happy. And I'm like, yeah, please do. Just do that. Put it on my IG and just tag me and tag the model too if you can. And people are doing that, color grading my images, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is good. This is actually so good. I'm actually so happy. I used to check my pixels every single morning when I was at work. That was like, at a point, that was like my drive. You know, those days where you were at work, but you just so down, you don't even want to see anybody, you don't want to talk to anybody. And that really made me feel so good to just see people viewing. And then Pexels came up with something like it was called live viewing, so you can see how people are actually viewing your things in lifetime. And I was like, oh, I was caught up. I was so happy. So 2 years and somewhere like I think 2 months, or 2 years 3 months, Pexels has this community, like it's called a hero community. So that's when you're like one of the, not the top, but one of the top people to like upload their stuff. As in, when you upload your stuff, people will download it faster, the approvals will go faster, and then you have like this star on your platform. So at a point in the world, I'm like number 2000, was it 2100 photographer in the Pexels community. My views are really high, and close to at that time I was close to 5 million. So Pexels themselves actually sent me a package which they were sending heroes all around. So the package had a sticker of Pexels and a camera strap, and now it's really getting big. Now it's really getting good. They have challenges. I'm trying out challenges. I'm actually psyched up to do a lot of things. But just in between the after just a month or two after getting the hero badge, in the I was in the Facebook community and everything else, and I started feeling off. I had started feeling off before, but I was just feeling off. Like now it's like I'm living for this. So one time after this was after then Canva came in. Canva is together with Pexels and Unsplashed. So Canva is a free graphic design tool to make posters, to make everything and anything else. So people will be making different posts, different everything, and different any whatever they feel like. So Canva linked Pexels, since Pexels is theirs, linked Pexels into Canva. So anybody can download a Pexels image and use it on Canva. I hope you get that. So at a point, I didn't feel that was the deal I made. Because true, that wasn't the deal I made. So it started slowly just picking up. So I had my friend, which we had talked. So one of my models is my friend. So we had talked before on the images, as in, do they pay you or anything else? So I let her know that they don't actually pay me. But for me, it's just the state recognition, not state, but whatever, recognition. And she was like, okay, because many of my friends are just telling me, like, I see your photos on Canva, oh, congratulations, and everything else. I mean, I'm like, oh, so people do see them. Okay, that's nice. But it was nice, but it wasn't nice the fact that Pexels, sorry, the fact that Pexels linked, Canva linked Pexels on their platform. So now everybody's making posters, everybody's making artworks using my model's pictures. So I saw one picture in my dawa. My dawa is a Kenyan medical something. So I actually saw an image of mine that I took on my dawa ad, and I was like, wait a minute. So this is what they meant when they said copyright free. Anybody can use it anywhere, on a billboard and everything else, and you won't get anything. That's one thing that actually bugged me, because I actually love giving out my stuff. As in, I feel like I I like gifting or something. Put it how you will, but that's how I think of myself. And I was so happy doing that until I felt like it actually hurts the people who trusted me enough to post them there. We had agreed, yes, I can post, but time changes. A lot of things change. And what changed was that the high recognition actually meant high usage of the images. And high usage of the images meant many people will use it for anything they feel like doing. So I remember where the real heart came to me was when one of my models told me that her picture has been used on a was it SGPV or something. So it was like a poster for talking about domestic violence or something. And that's when I just came to realize, like, I might have really been enjoying the views and everything else, but low key, it was actually hurting people. And low key, I didn't actually feel it anymore, in the sense that now a Pexel Zero, and now as a photographer, I'm actually just living for posting on Pexels. Just for the likes, just for the views, just for the downloads, and for the Pexels Hero badge. And I think when I actually reached that Pexels Hero badge, I my body actually just said, like, Robert, now you've just achieved everything. And that's how I felt. And so before the posters and everything else, it already was just there. I was growing as a photographer, but I wasn't really happy doing this. I was just doing it for the views. And what I think as a human being, as a creative, is we first of all have to be happy with whatever we're doing. Whenever you're doing something just to do it and it doesn't make you happy, question it. And so I questioned myself, and I sent an email. To where when it actually reached nearly the 3 year mark in Pexels, I sent them an email to terminate the page. So when I sent the email, I sent it like they replied after 2 weeks, and the email said that they are sad to see me go. It seemed like a general kind of thing which they do, but they said it's sad to see me go, and as a hero you'll be missed. We will terminate the page. But people who have already downloaded the images, they can't do anything on it. But when I sent them the email, I actually told them about the Canva. This is not what I signed for and everything else. And they said they are sorry about it and everything else. They just said all those stuff. So after I think 3 days, the page was terminated. And it was terminated at 6,500,000 views and 30,000, was it 50,000 downloads or something. That was scary. For me, that was scary. And for many people who were just like texting me like, what happened? What happened? Because I always view this page. I always go to download this stuff. So what really happened? So that's what happened. I just felt it was time. And after talking to many people, it's truly time. Pexels is a great platform. Download images from there. I still use images from there. I still use images from there like references when I want to take shoots and everything else. They inspire me and everything else. But if I go back to Pexels a time, I'll go back like just try out the nature thing. Because it helped me grow on my portraits, because I really wanted just to churn out much more work. But I really want to just grow my nature or grow anything else, but not just portraits of human beings. I enjoyed it. Believe me, I enjoyed it. It wasn't, I didn't feel like it was a loss deleting the page, but I felt like I gained much more than what I would have just done searching for gigs from people. Because if they are far off, if gigs are far off, that means in between I don't have time to practice. But if I search for a model and try new styles, try new photographic lighting and everything else, that's growth. And growth is everything I have and everything I wanted. So that's it for today. I hope I've cleared the pixels thing with many people, and that's why I had to do it. And thank you for listening in. Tell me your thoughts as always. Click the bell thingy somewhere when you see this episode to get more episodes. Leave a comment. I am loving the replies people are giving me on WhatsApp and everywhere else we get to chat. I appreciate you so much. So much. So I'm actually thinking of doing merchandise for people and everything else. Just from the download, just thinking. And tell me your experience. If you're a Pexels user, if you're a Pexels downloader, Pexels uploader, tell me your experience. and I'll leave on how you can reach me out on the show notes. As always, also subscribe to my YouTube, and see you on the next one, a special one, episode 10. Bye.